he will face the winner of Graff and Mitchell, who are still battling over on mat 4 as we speak. But on our mat here, we'll you got an interesting one coming your way right now. It's going to be the youngster, Joey McKenna. I believe only 18 years old. He's the number 3 seed here in this tournament, taking on Daniel Dennis. Of course, NCAA finals for the Hawkeyes. Haven't seen him much on the senior level, but Dennis comes in number 6 seed of this weight class. So it'll be a little bit of experience versus a little bit of youth. Of course, McKenna, Junior World silver medalist last year. And he's been wrestling on the senior level this season with much success. Won some international medals. And McKenna with the shot right off the gate in on the single leg, comes to the hook, circles out of it, and I got to feel him we're in for a good one here, just based on that initial flurry. Official going to stop the action. Interlocking of the fingers. We'll get a fresh start. McKenna again on the shot, fires it off from outside. Dennis able to counter. He has the front headlock. Now McKenna working 2-on-1, clinging to the arms. McKenna being real offensive here in the early going. Dennis looking to get a front headlock, tie him up, slow the pace down a little bit. And the passivity warning was confirmed, but the official letting it go. We're on the edge of the mat. It's going out of bounds. That'll probably be a point McKenna on the board. So no points on the board, but the passivity was confirmed before that action going out of bounds. McKenna in deep on the single leg, back up to the seatbelt. Dennis with the heavy whizzer. Well, McKenna might have the angle here. He's trying to lock around the body at this point. Lets go of it. And Dennis had an angle at the moment, but McKenna able to circle. They're on their knees, and they'll go out of bounds. Still scoreless. Been a lot of action, but no points on the board just yet halfway through the first period. Heavy snap from Dennis on that left arm of McKenna. He's charging in, and Dennis going to get put on the shot clock here.
Dennis, don't worry about it. You wrestle. Don't worry about it. You wrestle.
So we will have some points on the board here shortly. Can Dennis nullify the shot clock, though, is the question. Underhook, elbow control for Dennis. Now McKenna isolating the 2-on-1. Going to slow Dennis down. Going to try to get this point here. Outside shot from McKenna, backs out. And in deep on the double leg. McKenna attacks. He gets the takedown. Comes with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. McKenna up 2-0 early on. Dennis has to open up from underneath here. Come back standing, 47 seconds to go in the first. McKenna's been firing him off here in the first period. Dennis having a hard time getting to his offense. He's got the front headlock. McKenna dives underneath, elbow control. Now this is where Dennis is going to have to make something happen. He's been here 4 or 5 times in this match. Unable to create an angle or some sort of scoring opportunity off of the errant shot attempts from McKenna when he gets trapped underneath. Again, McKenna trapped underneath with Dennis working the front headlock. So we break in the first. Only separation here. Double leg takedown from Joey McKenna while Daniel Dennis was actually on the shot clock. McKenna wrestled through it. Able to get his offense going. And he's been the aggressor here in this match, no doubt about it. So Dennis going to have to make adjustments from that front headlock position, as we said. Collar tie here for Dennis. Over collar from McKenna. Circles out of it in on the single leg. Backs out. Again, outside shot from McKenna. Dennis catches. Still in this front headlock position. And this, got to be a little frustrating for Dennis. He's not able to get his shot attempts off. The simple fact of McKenna firing him off nonstop. Dennis counters now. He's in. Single leg, going to get the takedown on the edge of the mat, going out of bounds. So this bad boy's all tied up, 2 apiece. Dennis with criteria. We got plenty of time left at 2:17 in the match. So nice adjustment there from Daniel Dennis after the break. McKenna maybe going to be a little more wary about his shot attempts. Might have to set it up a little bit more, close the distance. That seems to be his problem. He's getting overextended on his shots. And now Dennis heading the hole. He catches, puts McKenna on his back. That's going to be a 4-pointer for Dennis. And Dennis comes around the back, and he's really opening it up here in the second. Dennis shakes it off. Now he's got work to do. Going to be an attention on McKenna again for interlocking those fingers. They're right back to it, actually. It's on the opposite side of the official. McKenna with the shot. Dennis blocks. McKenna going for the duck under. And Dennis is just keeping things close here with that collar tie. Pass by from McKenna. Try to get that angle. Dennis circled out of it, and we're back to where we started here. Collar tie for Dennis. Heavy snap from McKenna. Tried to go front headlock, and again, he's in on the single leg. McKenna still firing it off. Under a minute to go now. Officials asking for a passivity on Dennis again. So he gets put on the...
No way! What the hell is he holding up a panel? Hey, what are you guys doing over here? You're manufacturing stuff. For what? You're manufacturing it. Everybody, stay off the fingers. Stay off the fingers. Grab the hand.
So that's going to be a caution against Dennis is what it is. Interlocking the fingers, a point on the board for McKenna. Dennis' corner obviously not very happy about it. Still 3-point advantage in favor of Daniel Dennis. Double over wrap. We go out of bounds. 1 point again on the board for McKenna, so it's a 2-point match. But Dennis would have criteria even if McKenna gets a takedown here. Excellent match there, and Daniel Dennis going to take it 6-4 over Joey McKenna. And experience takes youth in this one. Well contested, though, so Daniel Dennis in the semis. Not quite sure who he will face just yet.